Thanks for stopping scrolling. It's going to be a 3-minute discipling Bible study. So I'm glad you stayed, as we're going to start going through the books of the Bible for the next few sessions like this. The first book is Genesis. Now, the author is Moses. The audience, God's chosen people, the Israelites. Dates, it's between 1446 and 1406 BC. And the theme is God creates the world, and after the world falls into sin, he enters into a special relationship with the people through whom he promises to bring redemption. What are some big things or events that happens? Creation, the fall of man, Abraham, his son Isaac, his son Jacob, and his 12 sons, including Joseph. Key verses, Genesis 3:15. I'll put enmity between you and the woman, between your offspring and hers. He'll crush your head, and you'll strike his heel. The first verse about Jesus. In Genesis 15:6, it's really key. Abraham believed the Lord, and he credited it to him as righteousness. The understanding of belief as opposed to law keeping, a huge theme in the book of Romans in the New Testament. Okay, the next book is Exodus. The author is still Moses. The audience is still the same, Israel. The date between 1446 and 1406, about that same time period. The theme, God delivers his people from slavery in Egypt to dwell with them in a covenant relationship. Big things, events, birth of Moses, of course, the burning bush, the plagues, the first Passover, the 10 Commandments, the golden calf, the tabernacle. Big key verses, Exodus 3:14. God replied to Moses, I am who I am. Say this to the people of Israel, I am has sent me to you. We find out the name of God, and of course, Exodus 20 is the 10 Commandments. And then finally, today, we're going to be talking about Leviticus. Well, we'll talk about Leviticus and Numbers. The author, of course, of both of them is Moses. The audience still Israel for both of them. The date still about the same, 1446 or thereabouts. In Leviticus, God gives the Israelites instructions about how to live as his people, his holy people. All kinds of instructions about offerings, festivals, ordinations of priests. This is where the dietary laws are introduced. The key verse is Leviticus 11:44. For I am the Lord your God. You must consecrate yourself and be holy, because I am holy. And then in Numbers, lots of stuff the same. The theme, God judges his rebellious people, but reaffirms his intent to bring them into the promised land. Big things or events, the 12 spies go into Israel, the start of the wandering for 40 years, God's punishment and redemption. The key verse, Numbers 14:11. And the Lord said to Moses, how long will these people treat me with contempt? Will they never believe me, even after all the miraculous signs I have done among them? There's the first 4 books of the Torah. God bless you. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Day of Devotion.